Hello everybody, I am here, although I shouldn't have pressed live yet, so I will actually be back in about 1 second. Alright, so today's stream, hopefully you guys can hear me alright. This is running in a very, we'll see how this works. So, I was having a lot of technical issues on the stream today. I'm still having technical issues. So, we'll see how things work out. But I am here now, and I am live. So, that's better than nothing. Let's see who is here today. Alright, Soulflame, hello, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Ironstein, hello. Just a brick in the bucket, welcome to the stream. Pixelink, hello. JB, welcome, welcome. Glad to see a lot of the regulars are here today. Pixelink, Ben. It's been a bit. I don't think we. No, you were here for some of the streams while we were gone. Mitchie Ken, welcome. Doug, hello. It's so strange to be seeing you behind the username again after seeing you in the flesh. Handles Imperium, welcome. Utica Bricks, Scott, and Christian. Alright, so the audio quality today might be a little worse than usual. I'm using camera audio because I couldn't locate the cable for the normal lapel mics that we use. So hopefully this will be fine. Yeah, so what are we doing today? Today we are cataloging a bunch of figs. I've got, you guys can't really see. I gotta adjust the camera here so you guys can properly see. Alright, hopefully this is good. Not much better. And now you can't see my face. Wonderful. I'll be right back. It's not already obvious. I don't really understand cameras. Alright, there we go. That looks good to me. It's probably out of focus or something, but at least now hopefully you guys can see the whole frame. And I will move my burrito. Doug says this is what happens when they take stuff on the road. Yes, exactly. I had to go dig through Evan's luggage to try and find all this stuff. Alright, so now actually, what are we doing today? We are cataloging a bunch of figs. I've already been doing figs for basically since I got back. But there are still more figs to go. So I've got this pile here. I've got these here. And then I've got like 1 billion black torsos. And then like 1 billion white torsos. There's just like a whole container of torsos to go through. I doubt we'll get through all of those, but today primarily I would like to get through a decent chunk, if not all. Camera is crooked. Well, I'll tell you what, Evan, you can drive back here and you can fix it. Actually, let me see. Maybe I can try to figure it out. I don't know how to uncrookify it. Let's see. Maybe that's better? Alright, I'm gonna say that this is better and leave it at that. Let's see what's going on. David is building a drying rack. Mitchy Ken asks, have you been working out? Not recently, but for a while I was. I've actually put on a little bit of weight again. I've just been too busy. I gotta make some time to take care of myself again. JB says, hey, it's David West. Yes, David West is here. Chris, welcome to the stream. Glad that you were able to make it. He has more billions. Yeah, you have too many figs. Doug, drying rack sounds good. Can't wait to see that. We need a drying rack as well. Chris says, I like it. Keep it that way. You just need to leave the one side. Unfortunately, I already got up. But how it is now is how it's staying. Alright, so first, I'm going to go ahead and catalog this here. This is from the gunship. Let's see. Missile. Not missile. Maybe just gunship. I really need to know the set number off the top of my head, but 7676. Pretty easy to remember. You know, this is the second one of these that we've found. But I need to put a comment on here because it's got a little bit of damage. Slight folding on edge, not noticeable from distance. Alrighty. JB says I hit 300 subs on YouTube today. Congratulations. BGH 9900 says, hey Paul, it's been far too long since I caught you guys live. Yes, it's been a very long time and I still have trouble saying your username for no explicable reason. Alright, so it looks like we've got quite a bit of Chima in here. Not the most fantastic. Alex, this is easy, so I'll go ahead and do this. I think she's the same every time, so I will just part out this one. Haha, yes, I had a good laugh listening to you say it. Thank you very much. Glad to see that we entertain. Let's see. Royal Guard, I think. At least I can find... see, what set does this come from? Shadow Guard. Has a red head. And plain black legs. Let's see, how much are you worth? So something I learned is very useful is hotkeys in Brick Store. I did not know actually that Brick Store had any hotkeys other than like the normal create new document and stuff. But there's a very robust hotkey hotkey menu. If you go under extras, settings, and then keyboard. I'll probably be making a video at some point on how to set up your brick store for an optimal experience. But I've gone ahead and changed it, so I've got a split layout now. One side is the consolidation file, the other side is the new parts file, and then I've gone ahead and hotkeyed it so I can press U to go ahead and compare against the store and get a list of the pieces that are consolidated, so I can just immediately move them. And then I've got Control G hotkeys so I can check price guide information, or I can set everything to price guide information. And I've got Shift P so that I can part stuff out just by highlighting it. And there will be more hotkeys coming as I understand more features that can be used. But just utilizing those has already sped me up so much. All right, I don't think it's going to be worth. This guy's only $3 built, $370 built, so it's not going to be worth me trying to hunt down the rest of his parts. So I will just disassemble here. Cape is in acceptable condition. Soulflame says the video about that would be awesome, Paul. Yes. I don't want to release it until I have gone ahead and figured out kind of like everything I want to know. Once I've discovered everything, because I don't want to remake the video like 12 times. So I'm going to wait until I have all of the information that I want, and then I will go ahead and is this the version with the candy cane? Yes, it is. Perfect. Once I have all that figured out, I will go ahead and make a video on it. JB says part them all out. Well, yeah, what I'm doing is I'm basically just checking the value on everything. What I basically have set up is I'll go ahead and import the fig, and then I'll check its price guide value, and then I'll copy paste it and then part that one out and check to see if the if there's a big difference in price value. And if there is, then I'll go ahead and list the part out version. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is pull out anything that needs to be consolidated. I'm no longer using Brickstock Merge courtesy of Brick Freedom. Instead, I am using 1002. Yes. Instead, I am using Brickstore Merge from the just from within Brickstore. 4662. I feel like I have that drawer. Yes, I do. BGH says, maybe you already have talked about this. What tool do you use to identify torsos? Eyes and keywords. So, for example, for a torso like this, here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to color lock on blue, and then I'm going to search reddish brown arm, or probably red, because you don't need to do the whole thing. So probably RE space BR, and then WH space HA, and then I will find that torso using something like that. With the split arms and different hands, it's usually very quick to find something like that. If it's something a lot more generic, then I will look for something on there. If there's text, I'll search for text. If not, I found searching for color names is usually the fastest. Handles Imperium says, you're parting out figs even though they're completely incorrectly assembled. If they're worth more parted out, then I will part them out, correct. If they are not worth more parted out, then I will keep them whole. So this piece, go in here. Oh, it would help if the barcode scanner was plugged in. I'm sorry, what, Bradshaw? I don't understand what it is you're saying. BGH says within Brick Store. No, I very rarely use Figure It Out. Usually I just use Brick Store. Brick Store you can search for, I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot, and when you're really trying to go fast, if there's something that I really cannot figure out, then I'll use Figure It Out. But a lot of the time just searching for color names, or like strap or something is plenty. For finding something, especially when you color lock, and it's just a lot faster to go ahead and do it from one search bar. Especially, I think he substantially improved the search functionality. Dark green. That ain't right. Alright, I'll just delete that. Alright, that one's full. Willie Brick Store says, hi all from Belgium. Hello. Welcome. Soulflames says, with CMFs, I find they sell faster as a whole minifig entry only, then parted out. Especially if the printed torsos and printed legs. Possibly, but if all I have is the torsos and stuff, I'm not going to spend time looking around trying to build it, unless I can, you know, just like immediately do it. Instead, I'm going to you know, just list it. Ezra Bridger, $15 fig here. Willow Brick Store says, and you pronounce Willow Brick very well. Thank you very much. This fig, I was very lucky to have put this helmet just in a bag of helmets. And I was looking at this, and I was like, that looks kind of like Ezra. And without this helmet, it's like an $8 fig. With this helmet, it's like a $15 fig. So I was very lucky. So I stripped the hair off, and now I'm selling it like this. don't know if I already said hello, Vincent, but hello, Vincent. Piano keyboard thing is pretty cool. Just thought I'd say that. JB says, Ezra Bridger, I really need to get those figures for my collection. Well, they'll be on sale in about 5 minutes if you want. JB says, I mean, I know there's better shows out there, but Rebels is one of my favorite Star Wars content. Wholeheartedly agree. My first exposure to it was Season 1. Season 1 is bad. I don't really care what your opinions are otherwise. You're wrong. Season 1 is just bad. However, a friend forced me to just get through it, and from then on, I gotta say Rebels is just fantastic. I don't think it's as good as Season 7 or Season 3. What's the Maul arc? The brothers arc in Clone Wars. I would say the Mandalore and brothers arcs of Clone Wars are better than anything in Rebels, as well as Season 7. But other than that, Rebels is fantastic. I'm so behind on Star Wars, so behind. I still haven't even watched Season 2 of The Mandalorian. So behind. I really want to watch Bad Batch though. Willa Brick Store says, question, I have some classic Lego sets, no box. Is it better part them out and sell in pieces or keep it as a set, part it out? Very few sets are better whole than parted out. I actually can't think of anything off the top of my head that is more valuable whole, especially without boxes. Maybe David knows something off the top of his head, but I certainly don't. I would part basically everything out unless it's mint condition in box. And very old. Like obviously if you have like a mint condition Star Destroyer, original, sealed in box, or even just mint condition used like new with box and everything, maybe go ahead and sell that as a set. But other than that, it's I wouldn't say it's necessarily worth your time, especially if you're buying them from somewhere else. If you're buying sets and then listing them, then you're going to have to go ahead and verify all of it, which means you might as well part it out. Now, if you're getting stuff from your own collection and you're absolutely 100% certain that they are correct, I could see potentially it being less effort to just list the set. So maybe I'd recommend it there. But if you're buying them from somewhere else, I would say just part them out. Soulflame says, let's say consolidate into Minifit. Oh, okay. Soulflame says it would be cool if Brickstore had a feature that when you cataloged all the minifig parts, it can assemble them for you. The reverse of the part out item for whole minifigs. There is an app that does that, but I don't remember what it's called. Vincent says, what's the most enjoyable part of running the store? Seeing it grow. I would definitely say seeing it grow. It has been extremely good for my mental health to see that I'm actually able to accomplish something. Over the last couple of years. It's fantastic. So honestly, that's more on a personal note. Money would be fantastic. Obviously, I'll never say no to money. But I mean, for me, really, it's been the personal growth that has come from the store. Doug says, I would say certain promo sets may have a possibility of being better, especially with instructions. That is probably right. JB says, Rebels has a higher percentage of good episodes than Clone Wars. But CW has some higher highs. I mean, this final season of Clone Wars, wow. Yeah, I would agree. There's a lot of filler content in Clone Wars, whereas Rebels is more of just a streamlined story. Yeah, I would say Clone Wars is more thematic, though. It really helped make the prequels better. Nikolai Nielsen says, anyone hyped for Kenobi show next Friday? Rebels is great in my opinion. Clone Wars 3 through 7 are better. I am hyped, but I'm not gonna watch it. Not yet, at least. I am so behind on. I just don't watch. It really kind of sucks. Like, as much as I'm able to be productive and get stuff done, I just really don't watch that much stuff anymore. So I at some point I'm gonna make some time to just get through Clone Wars. I suppose I can watch it in the background while I work. That hadn't really occurred to me. So maybe there will be a Star Wars binge coming soon, and I can just watch it in the background while I work. Okay, something is wrong with this BSX. Oh, okay. Nothing is wrong with this BSX. I'm just incapable of reading. Wait a sec. Did those already sell? Because I just uploaded one of these like 3 days ago. Or I guess no, it was before we left. I hope Brick Store Consolidate does not have an issue. No, okay, it must have sold. Either that or it's on a shelf somewhere, not in the inventory, which would super suck. Star Wars. You get marked up. Alrighty. Put these at 20 and you and 40. Perfect. Oh. I do not want to list that at 6-month sales. I was about to list the gunship stickers here at 6-month sales, and that would have sucked so much. Okay, there we go. All right, so worth of this BSX, $56.86. Alrighty, let me add that to the master. So something I do is I have a master BSX for every day. And basically that allows me to tell how much has been uploaded to the store in any given day. I also do it by category. So that way I can identify you know, how much all of the large slopes are worth or whatever that I do in a single go. Very useful tool. Let's see what I've missed in chat. Kenobi is going to be make or break for Disney Star Wars. If it's really good, it'll be super good after Book of Boba Fett. I really enjoyed Boba, but a lot of fans disliked it. I have not seen it yet. Willa Brickstore says, loved your show last week, meeting up with Chris and David. That was great. Soulflame says, most sets sell pretty well, and they help sell the harder to sell parts, such as stickered pieces. So selling a set has its advantages sometimes. I hadn't thought about that. Doug says, watch Season 2 of The Mandalorian at the same time you work out. That's going to be a bit rough, considering my workout usually consists of running outside. So watching is a bit hard. If Kenobi gets panned by critics, it could be a solo moment for them, where it sets back the planned projects. Yeah. David West says, everyone calls me Dave now. I'm going to start calling you Dave. We have a chain out here called Dave's Hot Chicken, and I think I'm going to rename you in the Discord and lock your name to Dave's Hot Chicken. Soulflame says, how do you store such a big amount of fig parts that way so they're easy to find? I struggle with that. Let me show you an amazing tool. A game-changing device. A scientific marvel that surpasses trips into space and the discovery of geometry. This is the pour pick square thing. Let's just say I had all this. Pour it out here. Very easy to see. And then I just pour it right back in. And that is the secret to successfully picking when you have stuff like this. Now, I am kind of trying to avoid putting pieces that are too similar into one drawer together. Sometimes I make a mistake on that, but I am trying to avoid it. Handles Imperium says, why would that be a bad idea regarding the sticker? It's a very rare sticker, and so I think that I can probably sell it for substantially above 6-month sales average. So I usually mark up Star Wars minifig parts 20%, and Star Wars figs that are worth more than $15, I mark up between 20 and 40%, depending on how much I think the figure, what the chance of the figure going is. And then other minifig parts just go at the normal minifig category markups. Soulflame says, thanks a lot, Paul. Simple and effective. Yes, you can. I believe that they're on our products page on our store, so I'd very much appreciate if you went there and used the affiliate link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and we make a very small % off of it. If it's not there, then that's all right. Just go ahead and search for it on Amazon. Derek Sorty says, could you explain to us how you're using the scanner right now? Sure. There's actually a whole video on it on the channel as well. So take this drawer, for example. On BrickStore, which is the software that I use to do inventory here. I'll go ahead and turn this around. you can see basically that there is a line here called remarks. Remarks is basically the inventory, basically where you would put your SKU or your store location, basically. So all of the barcodes on these are hooked up to the barcode scanner, so I can just scan this barcode rather than having to type it in. It eliminates the errors of someone mistyping, as well as the chance that I would scan the wrong drawer or something like that. So now I'm going to re-import my store. There we go. $5, $21, $22, $3. All right. Doug says Dave's not here. With my used heads, I find stacking them facing all the same direction helps. Yeah, we have a couple drawers like that. Right now I'm just doing it. When I get to doing the heads in bulk, because there is a complete there's a full sterile, actually it's about half filled now. There's about a half full Sterilite container of nothing but heads. When that gets done, they will likely get stacked. JB says, also with the Stanley drawers, you can divide each one into 3 sections and label them. Drawer number, ABC as well. That's very smart. We do not do that. That would be a fantastic idea. We should start doing that. Alrighty. Okay, thank you. And it looks like you're filling up the clear cups and transferring to the drawers and scanning the drawer a bunch of times for each lot. No, I'm only scanning it once. The drawer, the barcode scanner makes 3 beeps. I don't know why it makes, why it does that. It's just what it does. I am scanning many drawers, though, because I scan every piece. So when I take one piece and pour it in, I then scan that drawer. If something else is going to go into that drawer, I scan the drawer again. For that piece that has been spanned. Stuart says, do you ever go back and review, update your prices in the future to make sure the parts are not underpriced? We used to. The unfortunate problem is that the BrickLink upload process, or inventory update process, supports about a maximum of 3,000 lots at a time before the page just errors out, meaning that it takes a crazy amount of time to sit there, and then you got to sit there and actually make sure that it doesn't crash, because sometimes it'll randomly crash at less than that. So not anymore, because it's a major time sink. That said, because we consolidate, when parts get reintroduced to the inventory, then we update the prices for those parts. So yes, there are probably some parts that are under 6 months, especially right back when we started. That said, we mark everything up. So unless the price fluctuates at a minimum 10%, it should still be above 6 month sales average. All right. Not fly. Mosquito, maybe. Yes, mosquito. without wings or head thing. Oh, lovely. These hands happen to be one of the very few hands that are not located in the hands drawer. It's very unfortunate. So we stick those in the consolidate bin, and there we go. Yep. Nothing else going on. But on the prices, yeah, we don't anymore. We used to, but it's overly burdensome now. Okay, perfect. I hate how the Chima characters are not named after the animal that they're supposed to be. This is clearly a cheetah. Maybe it's a jaguar. Nope. Jaguar does not bring it up either. So what we're going to do here is search white hand, dark red, and then yellow. And then color lock on that, and here we are. He is Lundor, so Lundor. We have his helmet. Does not look like it. So, let's see, is there any difference between these two? No. Okay. So then I will part it out, remove the things that I'm missing, double check to make sure I have the right printings for everything. Yes, I do. And there we go. Senate Guard, I think. Yes. Unfortunately, he is scratched. So he goes in the scratch bin. Handles Imperium says, I also noticed that for many figs, the current sales price is much higher than the 6-month sales, the 6-month average, particularly for Star Wars and other hot figs. Do you take that into account when pricing? Yeah, that's part of what determines how much I mark something up. Silflame says, I wasn't in the Chima, but the sets contain very cool parts and some cool head and torso prints. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that many of the Chima heads do not sell a lot more than they do. I feel like that the Chima parts should sell more than they do. Daddy-O's Bricks, welcome. Alright, so flat silv arms, blue hand. Lock to light bluish gray. By the way, David, the thing where you can type multiple characters to sort through the colors, fantastic. Nexo Knight. Oh, here's a cool fig. I don't know if I have anything else from him. I swear I had this blue thing sitting around somewhere, but I guess not. Maybe I already added it. 309 or 039. All right. Blue hands. All right. Awesome. We do not have blue hands in our inventory. Dash to Win says, doing these minifigs one-on-one, how on earth can that be profitable? Well, yesterday I worked for about an hour and I uploaded about $330 in value. I'm kind of getting to the dregs now, but I mean, like let's just take a look here if there's anything I can identify. I mean, this trooper's probably worth like, I can probably sell him for like $7, assuming the head is right. Does not look like the head is right, so probably like $4 or $5. We got Boba parts here. Chima, this is probably $3 or $4. Let's see how much this knight's torso is worth. Alright, so if I swap out these with white arms, which I can just pull from some other fig, I can sell this for probably $2.70-ish. Maybe a bit more. So, I mean, that took me, what, 10 seconds to find, and it would probably take me like 5 seconds to put arms on. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm not trying to flex or anything. So it's just really, if you want like tips, my biggest tip would be to learn your keywords and learn what the efficient sorting methods are. So I recently, I would say probably when I was doing this before, because I'm changing how I go about doing this. When I was doing it before, it was still profitable, but not very profitable. So basically, searching by colors. So now this has lion on it. That's immediately recognizable. I can search by lion. But let's just assume this torso is correct and it had white arms. So I would search by white. I would search WHI space AR space YE for yellow hand, and then space HA. And that would be my search bar. And then I would color lock to red for the torso. And that would be the fastest way to find this. And I could probably find it pretty quick. And that's what I do for most of these. And with that, you can go very fast. Because the truth is, a lot of torsos are going to go for a couple cents. Probably closer to 50 cents. Which, if you're spending 5 minutes looking for it, is absolutely a waste of your time. But if you're able to get it down real fast, you know, that definitely makes it much better. Also, getting high quality stuff. Random city stuff like this. Let's see how much this is worth. So, blue R, orange, mini, torso. Oh, that's legs. So this goes for about 30 cents. So, you know, you can see that that's more average. This is just a random city thing. Oh, actually, this is from Emmett. Oh, that was a bad example for me to pick then, because Emmett might actually be worth a bit more. Let's see if I can find an actual random city torso here. What do you know? It's my lucky day. Ah, okay. Zipper, blue collar. Okay, so this goes for 29 cents. We could probably sell it at 35 cents if I put the blue arms on it. And it's just a random city thing. So if you're just getting nothing but this, probably not super worth your time unless you're able to add like 50 at a time. That is something to keep in mind. Now let's see how much this Boba torso is worth. So this is a $3 torso. And unfortunately it has a scratch on the back. So I will go ahead and list it with a remark, or with a comment. I usually don't do that, but wild style. Is it wild with a... Ah, yes, it's wild with a Y. Man, you have a lot of variants. So what I'm doing right now is I'm comparing the part out value to the whole fig value. So the whole fig value is $1.82. The part out value is $1.98. So she gets parted out. Mickey head. Is this Lego? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, is it Steampunk Willie, not Mickey? I think it's Steampunk Willie. No, Steampunk Willie? Is that what I just said? Steamboat Willie. No. Maybe I swear that this comes from a CMF fig. But it is not showing up for Mickey. There we go. That was strange. It does not show up under Mickey, but it shows under MIC. Interesting. That's probably like some kind of weird search bug. Doug says, do you have to search by the first few letters of a word, or will it search any string match? Let's find out. So, Stormtrooper. So let's try TORM. TORM does bring up Stormtrooper stuff. So, True Blue. Huh, well, you know, it is the right head. I was wrong. Are you the right leg, Prince, though? You are not the right leg, Prince. And it does not appear that I have the correct leg, Prince. Just floating. But now you're right. So this is $6. So now this fig, this trooper here, so if you look at the helmet, it's got black on the inside. So for this you'll want to search like dual. So True Dua, and Male Angry Head. Gray squares on back. What does that mean? Oh, I think it means that. So what are the other versions here? Okay, yeah. So $5. Oh, not $5. See how much this torso is worth. See if I can strip its arms. Yeah, sure. Oh, wait. That's not what I want to do. I want those arms. No other damage. Perfect. And then these go in the garbage. Welcome back, Ben. Oliwal says Mickey. JB says that would be a far more interesting cartoon. I assume in reference to Steampunk Mickey. Yeah, I would like to see that as well. JD says hello. Welcome. So how would you, for example, price this fig here? Let's see. SW0053. Django Slave 1. I'd mark that up quite a bit. I'd probably sell it. Actually, for this, I would open up the price guide info, because this is a very valuable fig, and I would look at what has actually sold. So in April, if I'm reading this correct, not a single one was sold that was under $200. What brings down the average is back in February, one sold for 86 Canadian. Oh, I'm looking at Canadian dollars. I hate how it does that. Hate that so much. So that's about $200. So the minimum that sold was about $200 US. So I would probably price this at $240. If I was adding this fig, I'd probably price it around $240, assuming it was in good condition. Let's see. One is listed for $1,000. I bet you I know who that is. I'm gonna take a guess here. Yep, I was right. I know who that is. Soulflame says, if time is an issue, you can also just catalog the higher value parts and make a bulk lot for the lesser value parts, or parts that don't sell well. Yeah, that's also true. I've considered doing a fig lot, but my fig knowledge, part of the reason why I'm doing this instead of hiring someone to do it, is that I could not really tell you, well, I've learned a lot just even in the last like 3 days of doing this, but I really could not tell you who this is or what it's worth. So I am doing basically all of the figs so that I can get a good idea of what something is worth, and that way I can get a better idea of just looking at bulk and stuff, and figuring out what things are worth and getting kind of a sixth sense for it. How much is this old Tuscan worth? Oh, only $375. Disappointing. How much is Zam worth? Wait, Zam's worth $50? I gotta get mine down from the attic and list it. Crap, I have a lot of these figs. I don't know, one of these days I gotta do my collection. I don't know what I actually want to list. $16 for Bib Fortuna. I think I have like 2 of him. Let's see, how much does OG Slave Leia go for? $15. I never had one of the Geonosians. That was something I really wanted as a kid. I'm off task now, but Wait, whoa. Droidicas go for $8. I feel like you could just build those. Pit droids go for $5. Man, I gotta make a pit droid assembly line. OG Yoda goes for $8. Watto, that was another fig I really wanted. Watto goes for like almost $100. That's disappointing. I was never able to obtain a Watto. Let's see what I'm kind of just gonna scroll through the Star Wars list now, see what I have. I'm totally distracted now, but the hunt is on. I just have Watto's 2 legs. JB says, look at the Dagobah Luke, the original one. Do you have an ID for that? The OG Dagobah set is my favorite set, one of my favorite sets, along with the Sandcrawler. I may actually have multiple of him. Dash Twin says, yeah, if you do this, then it's for sure not profitable. Yeah. Well, maybe this will result in me getting my Star Wars fig collection down. And, hello.
Hello.
Have you been listening in? Oh.
Just a little bit in the beginning, where you were crooked.
Yeah.
You made it worse.
I did?
You did, yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
I'll fix it, don't worry.
Is that what you drove all the way over here for?
No, but I did hear you say, Evan, you can drive back here and fix it. There, now it's less crooked.
Who is... $60? Yeah, Evan, we gotta get my Star Wars stuff down.
Okay. Goodbye. Have fun. Bye, everyone.
I feel like I'm gonna break my no swearing streak just by finding like a holy grail in here. Kiadi Mundi. Oh, that's a new Kiadi Mundi. Dagobah Luke is 106. Zero 106. $80. I feel like I have several of this fig. Actually, I'm pretty confident I have several of this fig. At least the parts to build one. Gonk. Gonk droids go for $40? Why? Why do Gonk droids go for $40? This is awfully good. Because I have, like, a ton of these. Alright, I know what my weekend is going to be. Well, not this weekend, unfortunately. But a weekend coming soon is going to be a fig. An attic fig haul. I'm not actually sure what I want to sell, though. Because some of it I like and some of it I think will appreciate in value. But some of it, especially things I have duplicates of, may be able to go. JB says because of the printed container door. The printed piece is super nostalgic. Yeah. Studying the catalog is profitable in the future, though. Yeah. To be honest, if I'd seen a Gonk droid sitting in a bag of bulk, I would have just put it on the do it later. Rhoda is 15. Rex is 60. Okay, but I'll never sell my Clone Wars figs, so there's no point in looking at it. Whoa. Maybe there is a point at looking at some of these Clone Wars figs. Especially considering Ahsoka is $10 a pop, and I've got to have, like, several of that. Several of her. This is just insane. Shock T. I was never able to get a Shock T, but I did really want one. Even new Han goes for like $6. Rex with a pauldron is absolutely insane. Someone has to explain to me why the original Gonk droid is to this day better than all other versions. I think I had a part of her once, but the headpiece was worn out. I have her head in the head container over there. Malgus. Honestly, if we ever get a Malgus, I might just buy it from the store. That would be one of the few things. As someone who played SWTOR, Star Wars The Old Republic, the MMO, someone who played that since like release, if I get a Malgus, that Malgus is mine. That would be something I would actually display. Probably one of the very few things I would actually display. I didn't know they made a Pong Krell fig. Cloud City Boba. Oh, no. If I get a Cloud City Boba, that thing's getting sold instantly. With that amount of money, I have no interest in displaying it. It'd be very cool to have, but... Doug, thank you for the super chat! Almost forgot. Glad to have met you. Wish I would have been there longer overall. Well, don't worry. I'm sure that there will be future meetups. It'd be when you open your store. And you've had time to get things set up. I want to come out and see it in person, and then we can spend some more time together. Yeah, it was so cool to meet you, to meet everyone really. Who and part of what made it so cool was it was like really impromptu. We found out you were coming like the day of, which David only gave us like a few hours heads up, so it was. It was so cool to finally meet you. And I think your face reveal dropped like the night before. And so I hadn't seen it yet. So it was very cool. JB says Cloud City Boba is my white whale. I mean, you could always just drop the cash. Alex says I sold a Satil Shan from SWTOR this week. Yeah, I want the SWTOR figs. Actually, I want all the SWTOR sets. I have several of them, but I want them all. Those would get hung up from the ceiling. I love that game. I have, for the past year, I have disallowed myself from playing it because I have an MMO problem. If I allow myself to sit down and play SWTOR again for even one day, I will completely forget about the store, and I will not do anything else, expend hundreds of dollars, and grind for like 8 to 10 hours a day like I used to. And so I unfortunately cannot play SWTOR ever again, at least not until I can dedicate time to, you know, and until I can learn to control myself in regards to the MMOs. It's kind of sad, but I love that game so much. A sealed Revan. Man, some people have all the luck. But once again, thank you, Doug, for the super chat. I Heart NY Yoda, almost $400. JB says, I've never played that game. I want to try it, but I'm pretty sure I'd tunnel into it and have to remove it from my life. Yeah, that's exactly the same thing with me. That and ESO, I'm not allowed to even have either of those installed on my computer anymore. Because I can't control myself. Okay, I got to get back to work on actually cataloging some stuff, but the Revan. I want one. ESO, Elder Scrolls Online. I've been playing it since like early beta. Well, I don't play it anymore, but I had been playing it since like early beta. Zeb Aurelius. All right. All right, let's get back to work. That's scuffed. I know your name, but I don't know your name. Star Wars gives the announcement about the attack on the Death Star. I'm probably gonna have to search by head here. White beard, eyebrow, light nougat. Oh no, it's Saruman. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Oh wait, no, it's not. They just look very similar. Okay, but anyway, what I just realized here is this head is not the Saruman head. They just look very similar. But the Saruman head and the Count Dooku head are the same, which is awesome because they're both played by Christopher Lee, who is a personal hero of mine. Was a personal hero of mine. Open mouth, maybe? Dodonna. Someone said Dodonna. Let's try that. Dodonna. Right on. Do I have hair? I do not have hair. White hands, star red, part, minifig, torso, assembly decorated, dark bluish gray, or dark blue, sorry. Alright, you get parted. Let's check to see if we already have white hands in the inventory. We do, and they are not in the hands drawer. Someone's talking about EverQuest. That is before my time. I think my dad played EverQuest. If he's still here in the chat, I'm sure he can talk about that. Doug says, I tried going back. Wait, Elder Scrolls Online. I played a disturbing amount of EQ way back in the day. I tried going back to see if I could get my character back, as I do not have the same credit card as then. I was pretty upset about that at the time. I was never in a raiding guild, etc. Barely adventured in the Plains of Power, though I kicked at fletching the arrows and bows from there. Funny is I did not even get the drops myself. Yeah, well before my time. You know, I think my first MMO was Wizard 101. Wow, that takes me back. Yeah, Wizard 101. It was like a kid's MMO. I think does it still exist? Wizard 101 still exists. What the heck? How? Are they still releasing new stuff? Or is it like dead game? Oh my gosh, the website is still exactly the same as it was back in like 2008. And it has my password remembered. My account still exists. Alright, I guess I'm playing Wizard 101 later. Let's see here. Do they still release expansions? They do still release expansions. This game has been out forever. Wow. Alright, if anyone here has played Wizard 101, it still exists. I should make a Just a Brick in the Bucket guild. What else did I play? I played Toontown for a little bit. Does that still exist? These are way back when I was a little kid. Toontown does still exist. How do these games still exist? Man, I had so many like player homes on that game. What did I play after that? Rift, but only for a bit. I think I basically just jumped right into SWTOR, to be honest. EVE Online is about as old as EQ and is still running. Yeah, but EVE has like hundreds of thousands of dollars tied up in it in assets. EVE is crazy. I can't do EVE. It's too much. If I want to run a business, I'm gonna run a real business. Although then again, EVE makes crazy. EVE people make crazy money. So, yeah, EVE is something else. Doug says I played Rift for about 4 years. Yeah, I was still really young at the time, so I'm sure I was awful. I barely remember it, but yeah. Doug says they likely still exist as basically a safe gateway drug. Yeah. Yeah, I really want to play Wizard 101 now. The other thing I've recently been craving to replay is The Witcher 3. But I just don't have time. Magnets. In black. $3 a pop. I love these. $3 a pop. Petition to rename the stream to Getting Paul to Chase Rabbits. You know what? I'll tell you what. 33 likes. If we get 60 likes, so double what we have now, I will play Wizard 101 live on stream. 60 likes, Wizard 101, there will be a stream. Okay. What is this? Oh. They separate. Okay. Good thing I have this conveniently sized lollipop here. How much does this thing go for? 27 cents. What's the difference? Short arms versus long arms. They look exactly the same. Okay, I think it's this one. Eve took a big hit. Yeah, no comment. Oh, you know what MMO I did play? Lego Universe, which I'm almost certain does not. Actually, I know it got shut down, but I don't know if they rebooted it. Oh. Someone released all the source code for Lego Universe. Huh. You can make a Lego Universe server. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Huh. So now here's the question. Are they still developing? Is it now being fan developed? Okay, I'll have to do some research into this. Oh, that is trash. 6851. All right. Oh no! I dropped a head. So usually I try to put fig parts from parts that got parted out into the same drawer, because it's likely that if someone orders fit, if someone orders figs, I forgot to consolidate. Crap. Okay. Okay. $3,728. Okay. 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 That's what I thought. good. Where is the mouse? The screen went blank. There we go. Or Lego Spiotics Online. I don't even remember that. Let me look that one up. I don't remember this at all. I'm still so psyched that Lego Universe still is a playable thing. Star Wars, you get marked up. And uploaded. So let's see how much I've done today. Today I've only uploaded 130 bucks, which is a little disappointing, but I guess I've also been streaming. How long have I been streaming? Quite a bit. Probably going to be wrapping it up reasonably soon here. I'm starving and I need to eat. But I'd say 130 bucks is pretty good for streaming. Let's see. Is there anything else here I can dual mold? Generic. Now this went to a fig that I parted out earlier. Should have seen it. Actually, this is a nano fig of Gandalf. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I need to perform some investigations on this Lego Universe thing. We only made it to 26 likes today, so unfortunately there will not be a Wizard 101 stream in the future. You all have broken my heart. But thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much to Doug for being here and for the super chat. It was nice to meet you in person, along with anyone else who we might have met in person while we were gone, who happens to be here. Henry says just liked it. Yeah, get those likes up. There's not even 60 people watching, so I don't know if we've had 60 people watching in a long time. So it should count for like 1 million. We'll see. A Lego Universe server. Yeah. Someone released all the source code for Lego Universe. You can download it on GitHub right now. So I need to investigate this. But thank you everyone for tuning in. If you aren't already, Planet Ookie, welcome. Unfortunately, I'm about to end the stream in like 30 seconds here. But thank you for showing up anyway. You can go ahead and watch it back when we finish. It was a very nice, very good stream today. I think those are Boba legs. Yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. If you aren't already part of our Discord, go ahead and join it. There's tons of wonderful, lovely people there who can help to answer any questions you might have. It's also just a great place to hang out. We'll be streaming again next Saturday. Hopefully Evan will be there with me. A vlog may be coming out Monday. We'll see. We've only been back for a couple days, so there might not be enough footage. But we're really trying to get back to posting regularly. So stay tuned for that potentially. Thank you once again to Doug for the super chat. And I'll be seeing you all in our next video. Assuming I can actually press the end button. Here we go.